Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. All forms of trading carry a high level of risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risks involved, and if necessary, seek independent advice. U.S. government required disclaimer, Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, and securities, have large potential rewards but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in options, futures, and stock markets. Don't trade money you cannot afford to lose. Alrighty, good morning everybody. Mr. Mike here. It's 2 minutes on top of the hour for 10 o'clock. It's 9:23 in the morning. So taking a look at the Nasdaq futures. It looks like just crashing again. This is insane. But let's go to the news first, and we'll go from there. And one thing I forgot that I want to teach you guys. I want to teach you guys one thing about options expiry. Okay, because I did options for a little while, and we'll go we'll go from there. But anyways, let's first take a look at the news, and we'll go from we'll just kind of filter through everything. So you can see the Dow, S&P, Nasdaq, they're all really crashing hard. Russell and VIX is still creeping up. This is already late September, and now they say Dow drops 300 points, break below 3,000 points. Fear the Fed is overdoing its inflation fight. You mean they actually have free money ever since 2012? So whatever. So 2-year Treasury tops 4%. Here's Friday's biggest analysis. Okay. Oh, Coinbase. That will be interesting. Because I do have a crypto miner, which is basically breaking even right now. It was doing really good until the Ethereum merge. Just a small miner, just building it slowly. Actually, I'll tell you something. I used my miner. The profits I was making, I actually paid for a student in Mexico for their university. Isn't that cool? I mean, it's not like U.S. university or even our Canadian prices. But she was wanted to be a biomedical engineer, and I used my cryptocurrency to pay for it. It's kind of cool, though. So I bought a machine to pay for education. It was really neat. And I also paid off my cards and everything. But let's keep on going here. So everything is... let me see. Charts, inflation should come down. Oh, whatever, Jim Cramer, he's a whatever. Whatever's cried. Financial markets don't like the UK stimulus plan because they fear inflation is above. Yeah, inflation. And it's right before U.S. midterms. Okay, Fox Business. See what they're saying here. House may consider changes to the Stock Act. Oh, interesting. Now clamping down. Now let's see what this is about. I'm really curious about this. Under proposed Stock Act, penalties for not disclosing financial trades properly would be greatly increased. And look whose face is in it. Her face, of course, the one that tells her husband about everything. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
What are you saying?
Over the course of your career, has your husband ever made a stock purchase or sale based on information you received?
Exactly. Anyways, yeah, play dumb. Okay, so other than that, we know everything's crashing. That sound was... I have to update my sounds. I think I'm in level 2. Yeah, just entering level 2 of the zone. Okay, so we might be a turnaround here, guys. Okay, so I don't think so yet. I think it's still going to pull down. Now, what we're going to do, and then I'll talk about options expiry. So basically, market open would have been a nice runner from probably, is that 945 somewhere around there? 937 number, yeah. Okay, and all the way down. So that would have been a good runner. But I'm trying not to trade the first half hour of the day. Just if people are trying to, especially for newer traders, this would be a beautiful run if you're on the right side of the trade. But if you're trying to fight right in the beginning, this is where guys mostly lose in the first 15 minutes. Okay. Of trading right here. This is where they get totally destroyed. Because they're thinking they're right side of trade, then it goes against them, then they go this way, and they get this, and then it finally takes off, and you can see where it's vibrating about 15 minutes in. Because, for example, I have the 915 indicator that I created quite a while ago, and was supposed to assist you in staying out of that bad chop, right? And some days, so as you can see, actually it's not bad, it's only 149 ticks for NASDAQ. But as you can see where the chop is from the 915, so you're bouncing, and then see how it's chopping, and then wants to get out, come back in, wants to come back out, and then here's my gold bar, fire out, retrace back in, and away you go. And usually what you try to do is, if it does take off, it should do a retracement, away you go again. And so this would have been your trade from here to here. And that's what the 915 was originally designed for. If you're on this side, sell, this side, buy. So you can use it as a guide, because this is between minute 9 and minute 15. That's why I call it 915 of the markets, equities market. Reason is news comes out and then pop. That's what they do. And sometimes it just vibrates in the center and drives you crazy. So yeah, that would have been an $800 move there if you looked at it from 1390 to 1350, 40 points right there. Okay, and so I'll put this back to the side. Let's go back to the main chart here. Well, that's still playing around. I'm just really, yeah. And so we had another 3-4 day runner, which is, it's crazy. Look at this move right from that inflation report. Just destroyed the buy phase. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Interesting. I wonder if they're making bigger cycles now. So I still have that target for 11,200. See if she'll drop down 150 points. Maybe we can get the bounce up. I'm waiting right now. And let's see what it says. Ooh, ugly. Look at all these times. Chop, 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 chop. So what I'm going to do, that was a really ugly chop. Let's just take a different analysis on this. Is it market scanner? Yeah. I'm gonna use the VWAP for a second. I just want to see where the VWAP is running on scanning. Look at the VWAP was the same till 1 o'clock. Wow. Okay. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back. So what I do is on the market scanner, I try to analyze previous history for current market pricing, and yeah, it was choppy. Right now we're on a runner, so it's kind of destroying all that old data, and we can go from there. So basically, this was my projection. What was it yesterday? Thinking we could hit this level, and if it breaks through, away we go. And sure it did. You can see where it vibrated, came back, and retested. Now she's out of here. So this is all useless information. Well, I won't say useless. You still can kind of use it. I really don't like this. This to me is like, this I can't trade. Like right here too. Like there's so much chop. I like. What I try to do is when I try to do an analysis on good trading time, and we probably haven't had it for a while, maybe. And it's been a lot. We haven't had any good super smooth runners. Oh, maybe we had a few. Like for example, from 2:36 to 5 in the morning, you know it will vibrate, but at least it will come down. But you can see that the markets haven't been performing the way it's supposed to. And then here from 9:29, the old data to 11:41, so 9:29. Look what it inverted, but from 11:21, yeah, it's just been so terrible lately. So now let's see what happened here. Of course, if you remember yesterday, I was kind of getting excited. Yeah, right here. This was supposed to be the day trend buy. I took this little move, and that was it. some are right around here. And then I shut down the video and it just faded out. But look at the day trend sell. Of course, I'm not. The rest of the day went to 4 o'clock, almost market close, right to the area of interest. See, the day trend sell, boom, and away it kept on going and going and going and going and going. And that's for your long-term trade. And see, this is your excited points. I don't trade at this time. And then from 7 o'clock kept on crashing down. So we still might have a good crash today. We might have a turnaround. I don't know. It's we're hitting a lot of new territory, guys. So I'm going to really take my time here. I would like to see it hit the 200 level, bottom out, and then we could really take a good long. And we have 2 more days before the sell phase kicks in, and this could be an inverse or a continuation because this is crazy, guys. Like, I mean, we're hitting new levels over and over and over again. Now let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually minus that last marker. I'm going to lock this one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all objects. There we go. So this is the only one I'm really interested about for at this point in time. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to put it to 5 or 6, just for now, so I know where I'm heading. We have some mini order blocks that broke. Our major order block here, I'm going to put one in here too. I'll make that line too for now. So that will be my range for now, and also maybe up here. So I'll put a zone as well. This is the 1-hour one. So I'm going to lock these for now until we start getting back to. Sorry. Lock this. Lock this one. Now we're done. So basically this is our main analysis. If we can get 300 points here, or this keeps on dropping to 200, we've got a really good move here. Yeah, look at this. This is crazy. It's if you really think right from way back in, that's June. We had one little run in July for about a month, and then thinking, yeah, everything's come back, and then she just craps the bed again. So, and we're in those new levels, like the ultimate levels again. And we just broke this one, looks like. Let's just check here. Yeah, we broke this one now. So we're heading to new levels. So, long term. Let's start looking at long term. Okay, so we're done. So basically what I'm going to be waiting for now, where's my first chart set? That's 4-hour. See what these 4 is. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good enough for those 4. So we'll put one marker there, one marker there, and one marker there, and there's 70% zone and all that time there. So whoops. Great. Good enough. Close enough. Where that bottom is. And we're vibrating. So 24, 1400, I'll say conservatively. So 40 points there. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Yeah, it's quite ugly actually. And then let's see what it is for overnight. To the 4 o'clock. So from here to here, where are we? So this is where volume point of control is, where I marked it before. So this is. Yeah, 14, 13. Okay. So this is your area of interest. So we'll put a range there. That's it. Everybody comes back to it. Okay. that's for our analysis for today. So basically what I'm going to do is if it keeps on running down, I'm already too late, like if you really think of the move. So what I have to do is I got to wait till this bottoms out. So if it does bottom out, let's do a Fibonacci retracement. Top, let's say this was the bottom. 50% is basically where the, oh, we might be close. But I said this one, so if it does keep on going down for fun, let's see where that 50% retracement is. No, so it's not going to be that one yet. Okay. Let's see. I said this marker here. Let's say this was the bottom. So that would be continuation, looks like. If it does hit this bottom, it looks like it could pop back up into the 23-38%, and 23-38% usually means continuation. So it might do the retracement to 30 and then continue down for another. So we don't know yet, but a 50% retracement would be, well, a bit close to those other levels again. But where it is right now, if this was the bottom, we don't know yet. Yeah, the 50% retracement is technically right at this line here, 50.61. So we're really close. We'll find out. Okay, now we're done these charts. 1.58 negative. We're going to wait. We're in chop. We do have a 10 o'clock sell signal. 9:45 failed. 10:40 could be a continuous sell, and our buy could be, and we do have a new market here, which is a good thing. Now what we do is we wait for this chop to get out of here. And look at that, it actually literally hit a 1 hour order block, this one line here. See? So it tapped the 1 hour order block, retested it, means we'll continue down for a little while. We destroyed one stop out. One of the buy stop outs. No, the sell stop outs. And is there any more? And where's 200? If it ever did come to 200. 200 would be, maybe not. Oh, it might get there. I don't know. We'll just give it some time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be waiting for this chop, the chop. Hopefully we can do some breakage. And we know this is one of the markers for targets, so we'll let them play. They hit the trend tracker right now, so we'll let it go down. So basically on the cleaner chart, right there, let's just move it back so you can see it. What we're doing is we're just waiting. So we know the bottom right now, actual created region right now. So we know that's the bottom right now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about options. I won't get to the technical terms, but where the key dates are. And well, what an option is, it means to option to buy or an option to sell a product. This is a future prediction, but an option prediction is you're waiting on time, like you can make calendars, all this other stuff. But basically it's an option to buy and sell. But when the option expire happens, means you got to buy a product. So if I put an option to buy oil and it expires, I got to pony up and literally pick up the hard product. Okay, so, but basically what most people do in options, they're trying to, I don't know if it's hedging, I don't know what the proper term is. So the key is they have weekly, on Fridays there's weekly option expiries. I don't know if there's bi-weekly, but I know but usually there's monthly expiries, and then there's quarterly. And the quarterlies are the big ones. They're more corporate. And so September 21st, I don't know if it's perhaps on the 21st, 23rd, I can't remember, but it's within these dates here. So you got March, June, September, December. That's probably the 21st. The equinoxes or whatever, the third weekend. And that's where their big decisions happen, okay? And if you know that, it's going to go crazy. So yesterday, it was 2 days ago, Now let's take a look at it from 2 days ago. If I can find a chart. I want to see if I have 2 days back here. Was 2 days ago FOMC? 19, 20. Let's see if I can find 21st here. Yeah, 21st. That's when we had a major drop from 2100 to another 500 point drop. And what will happen, and actually, you know what, I'm going to grab the daily chart. Let's go here while this thing's still playing around. And it could be the 23rd or 25th. I'm going to create a vertical line. Of course, June 21st. You know what? I'm going to get, that's 240 minutes, sorry. You know what? Let's do it. How many days do I have? 240, 90 days? Let's go 365 days. Okay. Now, what I want to show you, let's go December 21st, somewhere right around here. F7. Looks like it was the weekend, so we'll just put it there, just roughly. Okay. Can we go farther back? September 24th. Okay, we can look at the beginning, basically. So, yeah, December, let's go to March 21st. Somewhere right around here. June 21st. Somewhere right around here. Maybe 21st, somewhere right around here. September 21st, where we are right about here. Where are we going right now? So maybe we get a double bottom, I don't know. Now, what we're going to see, let me see here, can I crunch this up? Focus on this. See how she was topping out around November and still playing around, but by around December 21st, let's see where December 21st is. What's the date on this? That's 28th. 21st, so we gave it a few more days and then it started moving down. And then you get close to March 21st, and this is March 23rd, so let's move this back. That's March 15th. 18th. Yeah, okay, somewhere right. Oh, yeah, it's the weekend, that's right. So basically what you can see is, I'm off by a few days, but we could shift it by a few days. But see how she did a move, and then again, another move. So basically, it took a couple weeks for the retracement to the end of the month, right? Look at top of the month, and then away you go again till the 21st. That's the next option zone. Now they did this option zone, which there looked like there was a retracement halfway up, and then the inflation report happened whenever it was the past few days, and it crashed down again. So what we have to do is, in the next few days, we're going to start analyzing to see if they're going to start doing a pull up again or a continuation down. My guess, they'll try to get new lows for the next day or two. Getting around for, because option expires done, so they're redistributing their money. They're figuring out the feds did all their stuff, and then we can start. If you're a longer trader, then you can start figuring it out, and then you can time it. And I can show you something else about timing squares, but I don't want to do that right now because that's another big course itself. But I can use this from this zone to this zone and project it until it crosses over. And that's about it for now. And we'll just keep on waiting. Yeah, just keep on waiting until our turnaround happens. And then what I'm going to do is I want to reduce the days, so putting it back to 90 days. There. Now we're back. Okay. Good enough. So she's still coming down? Oh no, we might be on a transition here. Okay, we'll see what the trend tracker does. It already hit once, hit twice. We got 1038. Was that the bottom I marked originally, right? Or was there an earlier marker? No, that's the one I originally marked, I think, for the bottom. So we haven't hit the bottom yet. We got our first olive marker, but we're in a black zone, so we just gotta wait. And we have any strategic times, anything at all? Okay, we're going to be crossing. MACD is going to cross right away, very soon. We're at 2.94, and then the other chart. Where's my other chart here? I need my other chart. I have to put that buy-sell activator on every single day, which drives me crazy. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. And then the indicator I always use on this one would be buy-sell and buy-sell. Let's just put the buy-sell on there for now. See, we're still in chop. See, buy-sell activator. Don't like this. Okay, good enough. So it is doing a retracement here, but it looks like it wants to pull one more down. So as you can see how she turned around here, I gotta watch a little more with these buy-sell activators, and then you can go from there. But we're in chop right now, so, and I'm gonna move this across for now. That was on top. What the heck? Just put it sideways. Boop. And then there we go. Perfect. So I'll minimize this. I don't need this chart now. I'll maximize this one. So since I've been talking for 26 minutes, you might see the video go like crazy until I get into a trade. So it could be another hour, so it might be a 5-second clip, blah, 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 blah. But that's the education for today, is options expiry. Especially if you really understand that, then you can start projecting future times. And just waiting to see the new lows and see how these guys react. Fibonacci numbers, zones of interest. Oh yeah, and the 915 of how the 915 worked. So we'll go from there and wait and see. But yeah, many times this is where I could get destroyed too, thinking is, oh, the reversal's here, the reversal's here, the reversal's here. You know, I got this marker, hit once, came back. Unless if I could figure out to design a strategy within chop. I could actually program one for in chop. First marker in chop, second marker in chop, and then the third one. Yeah. Maybe you can put on YouTube, just text me if you guys are watching. I'm just going to show you here. See, there's a wick 1, wick 2, wick 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I can, maybe. And there she goes. 1026. First test. See if we can break trend tracker. See, I hate this line here. We're at the 1040 marker. Through here. Let's see where it is from 930. From 930. Come on. 930. 10 o'clock. On point controls up there, so we're still at 20. Still in chop. 2 rejections on trend tracker. And we didn't even have we had an alarm at 4:30 down here at 10:06. Maybe 7 to 99, that's a psychological number. Let's go for it.
Order filled.
See if we can-
By opportunity.
We just got to the I'd like to see if we can just get to the 400 level. We're just breaking through. Usually when the taps once, twice, we can break through here. If not, I'll get it to 0. I'll wait till we're out of chop and then we'll go from there. Come on, break it through, guys. Delta's still pushing up. Oh, I had a little positive dollar there. Come on, you can do it. Wants to break. There's a lot of volume right at that level there. No, I don't like it yet. So hopefully I can get back to 0 again. Yeah, 0, 60, 81,
Order filled.
245. Okay, there we go. I got my little dollars and cents today. And what did we hit? We hit the 403 actually. So it was almost there. I still don't like it. We're still in chop. It's still playing too much. It's going to do a rejection. And usually what I look for, 230. I thought it said 245. Those dogs. Those dogs. Okay, so anyways, what it is I was looking at this. It was vibrating. A lot of resistance. I should have used my my fake out because the pull down would have grabbed it.
Buy and Q.
Now we got our first green marker, but we're getting into this resistance. So what I would like to see is, because we're just crossing over a number of things here, I'd like to see if we can get out of these zones. This is a really high resistance zone. And if you see, look at this. It's not ready yet. It's getting ready. But as you can see, we had that spike. We're right in the first green bar. We're back into the 915. We took the spike for the 10 points or whatever to get to the 400 level. Now we're going to have another big pull down and maybe another move again. We're really close for a continuation, but we're not ready yet. So we're waiting. This is the worst part of it. Where's 930? 930 is the top up here. If it starts moving quite nicely, then I'm going to go for this stop out here, stop out 1. We already broke this one stop out. This is where the issue is, right here. Because this, we know this was volume point of control, guys. See? Let's do it again. And come on, I always forget. Control 3. Why is it not working? There we go. So where we are now. Okay, so the volume point of control is down there, but for the first half hour to there was at 13. See? And we tapped out at 3, it cashed out at 3, and once we break 13, it still might be a little choppy, but we can work our way through it. So, and the other warning, what you have to do, this is where the warning is. Buy sell activator is getting close to 0, okay? Sounds like a great thing. What happens sometimes in the buy sell activator, if it is a downtrend, this will get to 0 and then it might crop the bed again. So this is what you have to watch for. Sometimes you think it's going to take off like crazy, like would be nice continuation. See, we only had one green bar, and now it's we're back in shop. It was almost there, but it wasn't ready yet. And that's what we're waiting for. If this green bar starts popping in again, maybe I can start continuing. And then because we are finding it's kind of nice little numbers here bouncing up and down, up and down. We do have 1040 cell signal in 7 minutes. But I'm done this video and I'm shutting it down. But what I'm looking at is, I'd like to see it to come down, hopefully whip up. Could still be a crasher day today. We only had one nice bar here where I closed, and now you can see it's forming, but it's not ready yet. See, it's a slow fade up. Market open price up here, and that's about it. Other than that, just if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Oh yeah, the other thing is I'm gonna start giving education on one indicator every day. I'm gonna be uploading it later, and because I got so many indicators, a lot of people are asking how the heck do you use all these things. Because it was funny, I was at in Edmonton. I was picking up some brick. I'm building a fire pit, or finishing the fire pit from last year. It was all I did most of it last year, but waiting for sales. And the guy, he recognized me. He says, "I've seen your videos, blah 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 blah." But he says it's just so much information, so confusing. And I says, "Yeah, for a new trader, I can understand that, and because there is a lot of information." And so I'm going to try to explain what one indicator every day, how it works, what I look for, why I'm doing it, and we'll go from there. Other than that, just pinpoint your trades, trade safe. You can always get them on the Discord. Take care, bye.